It's the I Can't Mom Today podcast with Heather, the new mom, and Vera, the seasoned mom. I Can't Mom Today.
Hey, this is Vera and Heather back again with another episode of I Can't Mom Today podcast. Hi, Vera.
Hello, Heather.
Guess what tomorrow is?
What's tomorrow?
What?
Oh, it's your birthday.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, when this airs, it's my birthday. It's several days before my birthday right now.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
But
I
it's
was
less than a
thinking
week
of today.
away, so within the week.
Yeah. So are you going to do anything special for your birthday?
My mom's coming in town on my birthday. Thank you for having to make me go do a trip to the airport, Mom.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
I get the day off because, it's my birthday.
There you go.
And then let's see what else. Oh, my dad is coming in town this weekend. So the weekend before my birthday. And then, yeah, that's about it. We're going to do some home repairs.
You're not going to do like a birthday dinner or anything?
No, I don't think so.
God.
I mean, they're
Home repairs. Happy birthday. Let's go put a faucet on.
Isn't that what adulting's all about? It's not about you anymore.
I guess
it's about
that's true.
Real life experiences.
Well, I was going to say, actually, once you have a kid, like your birthday is kind of like,
No, I still think everyone should be super revolved around me on my birthday.
Well, be lucky that your son's birthday isn't near yours or on yours. I have some friends who have the same birthday as some of their kids.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Thankfully. But I don't know. I think that would kind of be fun too. Like you share this birthday with this person.
And you can celebrate them together. Yeah.
Is in your house. You have this bond with them.
Yeah.
Unlike,
and then you can really guilt them in when they get
foreshadowed
older.
from the Jesus.
You can guilt them.
Overshadowed. I said that wrong.
Overshadowed. That's okay. You can give them a real guilt trip too. Then when they get older, about like, you need to come home for your birthday because it's my birthday too.
Yeah.
Having the older child that I have, I'm starting to think that way. Ways I can convince my kid to come home and hang out with me.
I know. He's gonna be out of the house soon.
Yes. He's a junior in high school, so only one more year. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's already pretty bad now that he can drive.
I remember before he was in school.
I know.
Like real school, not like daycare.
You babysat him when he was like a year.
I think he could walk but just barely.
So he's like a year and a half. He didn't start walking till he was about 13 months.
Yeah. So it might have been I think he might have either been on the cusp of walking or just barely walking.
Okay. Yeah. So that would have been, right. He started walking the month after he turned 1. So around 13 months somewhere. So that's how long you've known him. And now he's just turned 17.
It's bizarre.
It's very strange.
Bizarre. Does he know what he wants to do? Get major in college?
He wants to do architecture, but he wants to go to FSU, and FSU doesn't have an architecture school. So I don't know what he's thinking. Yeah. So, and plus it's not like he's running around drafting anything or showing interest in that. So so I think he used to draw a lot, but I think he's going to end up just like being a business major or something.
Well, didn't he want to be a dentist for a long time?
Yeah, he wanted to be a dentist till he was about 8.
He didn't he only brushed teeth once a day. And I would always tell him, I was like, dude,
you need to brush them twice.
2-3 times a day.
Right. I just said twice.
I was like, you're going to be a terrible dentist.
I know. Oh yeah. And I'm terrible. I tried to convince him to start flossing, but I'm terrible about flossing too. So it's really hard. I've just started flossing like 3 days a week, which is better than I was.
Stop it.
I know.
Stop it. We're getting Baker used to. I think Brad's very I'm anal retentive about my teeth.
Well, you've had a lot of dental issues.
I know, but it's even before that. I was still obsessed with my teeth. I didn't get a cavity until I was probably, I don't know, in 6th grade, and it was like a small like surface cavity. But I had really nice teeth, and then all of a sudden, man, shit hit the fan, and like it just went downhill real quick. It's like almost like I was doing math. I mean, they still look nice, but like
they do. No, you have very pretty teeth. Yeah,
but like they just break really easy. Anyways, so I'm very neurotic about teeth, and so every night I'm like, brush his teeth, and Brad's like, he doesn't really need it. I was like, yes, he does. He's like, they're gonna fall out anyway. I was like,
his teeth.
You don't understand. If he has teeth like mine, and so we weren't brushing his teeth in the morning because come on.
Well, yeah, that's what I always made Luke for sure brush his teeth at night. And if he didn't every morning, especially if you're trying to run out the door, it's like whatever.
And they eat before they get to school. So chances are likely the smell is gone.
Yeah, right. The nice minty fresh smell.
No, I was talking about the putrid, gross morning. It's not really bad actually when they're little. He doesn't really have bad breath. But yes, so we weren't brushing his teeth in the morning. And now that he started new daycare and I have time in the morning, holy cow.
Wow.
I brush his teeth every morning now.
Yeah. Well, see, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, then I did try it with Lucas, which is what I've started using, those little flossy picky things.
Yeah, we use those too.
Yeah, they're great, man. Well, what my hygienist said to do is she's like, keep them in your car. And then when you're sitting at a traffic light, just floss your teeth.
We do that.
She's like, really? See, I'd never heard of doing that before. She's like, oh, it's great. She's like, I feel like telling people, stop texting and start flossing. I was like, you need to make that a bumper sticker. That'd be hysterical.
So stupid.
Stop texting, start flossing.
There are these little plastic things. I'll send you a picture of one. Maybe I'll put it on our Facebook page, but it's like a little plastic container that holds them really nicely. And you can fit like 8 in there. And so cool. I bought a 4-pack to put one in like my car, Brad's car, my purse, and like my backpack or something.
Wow.
It works out really great. I mean, you have to refill it every now and again, but it's so nice, especially because I don't know if you have the teeth that it's just like one between 2 teeth. You're just like, something gets stuck there every damn time.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's like the way they're configured or something. Yeah.
Like most of the time I can get like the front teeth, you can just get like whatever, a business card, a paper clip, whatever.
Yeah, it's like my dad. I mean, my dad at the dinner table used to pick up some random like postcard and start picking his teeth. And it's like all the postcards would have these like wrangled corners.
No, I throw them away. Gross. No,
that's really gross.
No, I throw them away when I'm done. Like I don't just keep them.
No, my dad used to. It was so gross. I've totally forgot about that till just now.
Disgusting. So I have in the middle of my front teeth, or like by my gum and where the teeth meet. It's really deep, so like everything goes right there. Everything.
Oh God.
And so usually I can get it out by just doing the. There's sometimes that like a piece of broccoli or something, like one seed of a broccoli gets stuck in there.
Oh, yes. Raspberry seeds. Oh, those get me.
Raspberries.
Raspberries. Yes, they get me.
Yeah. But yeah, that's when I'll resort to something like that. But these things are really great for those back teeth that you can't do that with.
Oh, I know.
You probably find somebody with some like really thick hair.
Ew.
That's not going to break.
I feel like I knew somebody that used to do that.
I feel like I definitely did too.
Yeah. I could see someone in my head doing that. Who was it?
I don't know. But I definitely know. Maybe it was on a TV show or something.
Maybe. Yeah. I feel like I've seen that happen.
Same. So that's why I said it. I've never done it. Gross.
No. Oh,
my hair's not strong. Yeah. Same. Anyway, so as we down that rabbit hole, So this week's episode was about dental care,
brought to you by the American Academy of Dentists.
Oh my gosh, we probably get sued for saying that.
Okay, not brought to you by anybody, by the way.
Just
someday,
kidding.
Maybe we need money
for 8-year-old Lucas that wanted to be a dentist.
That's right.
So today, since we're in the prime holiday season, Thanksgiving just happened and the next season is my birthday, but then after that it's Christmas.
Remember that Heather's birthday is between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah. 2 weeks exactly before Christmas.
Yeah.
And oh God, I cannot believe I have not done any Christmas shopping. I'm getting anxious. I've just had so much going on. I haven't been able to buy like anything.
Amazon, man.
But they're up to like 3 and 4 day delivery for Prime.
Oh, I know. That's why you need to do it in the next week.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
holidays.
Yes, our topic today is about troublesome, just family conflict during the holidays, because everybody has it. As perfect as your family can be, there's some kind of like grudge picking at you, or somebody said something offensive, and it could be a plethora of things. And for me, let me just throw this card out there.
Oh boy.
I'm difficult.
You are?
In my family, I know. Just imagine it. Picture it. And it's not so much that I'm difficult, but I'm hard. I'm really hard. Like if somebody says something, I don't back down. Like I tell it how it is. Yes. And I say that I'll either be like, that's stupid, or shut up or something, just like, I'm just like, I don't take it. You're
pretty blunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that rubs people the wrong way, if you can imagine.
Go figure.
I'm much nicer with Brad's family. Brad's family, I kind of bite my tongue a lot with his.
Well, yeah, because they don't know you as well. So
yeah, we don't have that history,
family. Yeah,
and that background. Yeah. But I still rub my family the wrong way sometimes. Sometimes I feel like they have to walk on eggshells. I don't know why, but so I know that I've brought a lot of conflict in my family during the holidays, and they've, for the most part, they handle it well, but sometimes like I'll say something and sometimes it's totally innocent that I say something, but it's just that history there. And then they like, wah!
Yeah. Whoops.
Like, I was like, and I'll push back. I'll go, I didn't mean anything by that. Like I was being genuine, I'm just, attitude.
You can't handle the truth.
I know. And so it's just crazy.
So what do you do to try and make it better? You just bite your tongue?
With my family or Brad's family?
Both.
By my tongue. My family, we just don't do holidays anymore.
Well, I guess that's true with them living in Florida and you living in Colorado.
Yeah, I think it's also because when we don't really go back for much anymore, but I think it's, we had kind of a like everything came to a head at 1 year. And I was just like, can we just get pizza next year? Because I'm so over the stress and anxiety that holidays bring, because that's not what it's supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about being together and enjoying your time. And if making a turkey or, having like forgetting the rolls or whatever stresses you out, or breaking up one of the fancy plates, like, can we just move on? Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Give me pizza on a paper plate. It could be bagel pizzas. It could be, some other kind of pizza.
Some other kind of pizza. What do you call those ones? The pizza rolls? It could be pizza rolls.
Yeah. It could, I don't care.
Hot Pockets?
It could be ramen. It could be whatever. I don't care. Do we have food? Yes. Are we hungry? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Are the family here? Yeah, perfect. And so I think we just kind of took that stress away where it's not as big. And I think, a lot of it's probably taking me out of the equation. Whatever. I think they are fine now.
They're fine because I'm not there. Therefore, holidays are totally stress-free.
I know. So, that's how we handle our holidays. But around here, I usually go to my friend's house and we just drink, and how I help prepare meals, and
that's nice.
Yeah. It's very low key and no stress. And I will say what annoys me is like, they're like, oh, dinner's at, 2 and, 6 o'clock. I'm like, hey, where's dinner?
Oh God. That's happened to me by accident when I've like not thawed out the turkey or whatever enough. Mm-hmm. And then you realize, oh, I need to thaw it some more. So
but it's most year. I don't know there's been a year that's started on time.
Yeah.
So it's shame on me for not realizing that, not catching on sooner and eating the snack beforehand.
Well, yeah. Well, don't you put out appetizers? I always put out cheese and crackers.
They do, but it's just kind of like I don't want to fill up on that, and then.
Well, that's true, and not have room for turkey.
I
was pretty proud of myself. I made a 20-pound turkey.
Dang! I know. How many people did you have over? Truthfully, I don't know what that means. That could be like that feeds 4, that feeds 9. I don't know.
It's actually humongous. Well, my mother said it was only my mother, my stepfather, my brother-in-law, and my niece, and me and Jerry, and Lucas was with his dad for Thanksgiving.
So 6
people. But I like having leftovers. But my mom said you can get like a 15-pound turkey and still have leftovers, and that should be plenty for everybody. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay. So I went to the store, and of course I wanted to get the organic blah, 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 because I'm trying to eat organic. And also I didn't want to get a frozen one because I was worried, because I was buying it on Tuesday, I think it was.
Wait until I know, wait until the last minute. Do you want to get that Christmas tree on the 24th?
Yeah, I know, right? Don't have the tree yet. So I decided that, because they only had, it was like they had a 13-pound turkey or a 20-pound turkey.
Oh, well.
So I opted for the 20-pound, and I love turkey. I love Thanksgiving dinner. It's probably like my, with the stuffing and the cranberry sauce and the mashed potatoes, and my mom makes this amazing mashed butternut squash and spinach with bacon in it. Oh, so good. And so that's like my favorite meal ever. So I'm totally fine. Like I just finished the leftovers, which I've read that you're not supposed to eat them past 4 days, but I do, and I haven't died yet. So,
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, didn't we talk about this last time or a couple times ago about your
how I
habits?
eat stuff like past when most people would eat it.
Yeah, she's like, it's only been a month. It's fine.
Yeah.
A couple green spots on it, but I just cut around
Scrape
that.
it off. No, not that bad.
Did you know that on bread, that if there's like any kind of mold on there, it's basically on the entire thing already?
I did know that. So yeah, if bread has mold, I usually keep my bread in the fridge so it won't get mold for a while. Because you don't.
I had an ex that like his mom would just cut off like the.
Yeah, my dad would do that too. Jerry would too. No, gross. No, I feel like, and you can smell it. It's been in the package, and you can kind of smell the mold on the rest of the bread. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Anyway, so Thanksgiving, we had my brother-in-law and my niece over, and they're here from the Philippines because it's a long and sordid story. And I don't think I've ever told the whole story, but supposedly only temporary, but they've been here since April now. So it's been, 8 months? That's 7 months.
I don't know.
April to December.
Long time.
So, and they're staying.
I care for.
Yeah. And they're staying in this condo that Jerry bought that was an investment property, and which was good because they were in our house for 3 months, and that was really too intense to have everybody here, having other people living in your house for 3 months that don't normally live there. No matter who you are, you could be amazing, but it's still difficult. And
it's invasive.
It is, exactly. And he's handicapped, and she's only, at the time she was 11, she's 12 now. So there's only so much that she can do to help. And even then you have to tell her, so it's just like, it's like having another kid in the house, So it was just difficult. So they came over, and I have to be honest, it's a little bit stressful because of all the things I just said. It's two more people to take care of, basically. It's not extra people that'll help you in the kitchen or whatever. There are 2 more people to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I did, the way I handled it, because I knew that and my brother-in-law has a tendency to talk politics.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. So Jerry told him, don't talk politics. And I think he did pretty good on that. So I was a little stressed out about that. And then the other thing is that just because sometimes, I know he doesn't realize it, but he'll have a tendency to kind of order people around, like, get me this, get me that. I want this. I want that. Yeah. And because it's hard for him to get up and down and to handle things because of being, but so again, I understand it, but it's when you're,
does it make it easier?
Right. Exactly. So it stresses you out. So I just basically told Jerry, I was like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit stressed out. So if you could please run interference a little bit and just kind of let me do my thing in the kitchen, and let me just do my thing, and just kind of understand if I'm not sitting there at the table all the time or sitting down and chatting all the time. And I basically warned my mother and my stepfather. I was like, yeah, I'm a little bit stressed out about this. So they were like, okay. Well, it worked out awesome. I have to say that my stepdad, who's the sweetest in the whole wide world, he talked to him, they talked, and they get along. So they had a nice conversation, and my niece just kind of kept to herself and stayed on her phone and played with the dog. And it was just like totally chill. So it worked out. I was really worried about it because I was worried with all my stress. You know how you have to tell the story of the pomelos, but when you're stressed out, you have to tell this after I say, when you're stressed out and then somebody just says something that really wouldn't normally be that bad, but then you're just like,
yeah.
And I was really worried that I would do that, and I really didn't want to do that because it would make everybody upset. So
it's like that history of me and my family. I say,
exactly. So now this leads us into the pomelo story. Can we tell the pomelo story?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my dad's coming here today from Tallahassee. Yeah. And Vera has these pomelos that she grows in her front yard.
Backyard or side yard, technically. Sorry.
Depending, do you think the front of your house is the lake, or do you think it's the road? I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, it's somewhere on the side of my house.
Anyways, at her house, and they're delicious. And so
They're like ginormous grapefruits, like
And I bought
4
one,
times the size of a regular grapefruit. They're as big as your head. They're huge.
and I bought one from the store recently. And it was terrible. And so I was like, okay. So I'm going to ask my dad. And I warned him weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm going to coordinate with you and Vera to get me a pomelo. And so he's leaving today. And like an hour before he leaves, Vera drops him off at his house, just on the front porch.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, Dad, go check. They should be there. And he goes, okay. And he calls me back a few minutes later. And he's like, this is too big of an ask. I am not doing this. And I was like, okay, crazy.
Well, because normally your dad is so sweet and so helpful, and so that when you told me, like, to me, it's even funnier, like, to hear your dad's, this is too big of an ask.
And so I literally use those words. Like, I would never say those words. Like, that's
but a couple pieces of fruit. But again, mind you, they're the size of your head. They're huge.
Yeah, and I warned him. I was like, they're
20 pounds.
Grapefruits.
Yeah.
And whatever. And she brought 2, one for him to keep, which I didn't tell him that.
Yep.
I want both, obviously.
Well, they're like $5 at Whole Foods, dude. They're expensive.
They have like $2.50 here, but they're terrible. So obviously that's the reason why. And so I just calmly say, okay, no, don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Dad.
Because he doesn't like to travel, and
it's just
it's going to be a short weekend.
Sure. Yeah.
And so, it was.
This is too big of an ask.
I know.
That's hysterical.
So then I call my sister. I'm like, can you please ask him? Can you come pick up these pomelos and try to get Mom to bring them, because Dad's not bringing them. He's freaking out. It's absurd. And so then I call him back. I'm like, hey, so Allison's gonna get Justin or his wife to come over and grab them and just leave them on the front porch. It's fine. I'll figure out a way.
Yeah.
I'm here or not, whatever. I'll figure out something. And he's like, well, I got one in the bag, but I don't know. I was like, okay, we'll just leave that one on the front porch. It's okay. I'll just have one for now and one for later. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay.
I just think, I don't know what, because again, like I said, it's so out of character for your dad, so.
And I feel like my parents are very competitive with each other because they're divorced.
Yeah.
And so
So your mom's like, well, if you couldn't bring the fruit, I sure can.
Yeah. And if I tell Dad, like, hey, Mom's bringing it, he'll be like, I'll fit it.
I'll make it work. Dang it.
So, like, I mean, maybe I pit them against each other, but I did, I'm a big advocate of telling them not to compete against each other. I was like, you people are so silly.
I know. Yeah.
But,
well, you have to let me know how the pomelo is. Hopefully it's
if it makes it.
Yeah, if it makes it.
He's probably going to deposit. Oh, and then he thinks that like agriculture's going to get him. He's like, I'm not sure if I can bring it in. And I was like, you're not coming from another country, Dad. You're fine.
Exactly.
Years ago, I went down to Louisiana. My aunt and uncle had this orange grove thing. I don't know. This is very strange. And so I brought back a giant bag, like huge, like carry-on bag full of oranges. And they're like, cool, thanks.
Yeah, no, I mean, people bring, I think we've even brought fruit from, because, again, we don't just have the pomelo tree, we have orange trees, and we've brought a bunch. The oranges aren't quite ready. They always come a little bit later than
It's okay, because we're both in room.
Yeah, right, exactly. You're sounding like, really? Well, Mom said she'd bring at least a dozen.
Oh, whatever.
So, yeah, we've brought fruit back and forth, like up to my family up north, I think. Yeah.
I know. He's old. He's never really that old. He's just ridiculous.
Doesn't travel a lot.
No, he
doesn't fly a lot.
His wife is British, so they travel to see her family because she's like one of like 6 or 30, I don't know. And they're all spread out over the world. So they do go international trips often. And the only time he flies in the States is to see me. But I can assure you that unless there's some kind of specific thing going on with pomelos in Florida, it's fine.
It's okay. Yeah.
I was like, you're fine. He's like, well, in Florida, they don't allow anything in. I'm like, I challenge that, but okay.
Okay. You're coming in from another country. Yeah, not the continental U.S.
I know. Yeah. He's a mess. He is a mess.
I love him.
I know.
Your dad's sweet.
He is. But also can't be around too long.
Yeah. Well, all parents are like that.
Well, he just says the strangest stuff sometimes. He just makes stuff up. I'm like, what
Where did that come from?
It'll just be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a circumstance. It's just so ridiculous. Like some of the things he says, like there's a puddle of water on the ground and he'll say something like, that's because
there's a leak springing up from
or something. I'm like, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, no, I didn't think so. Okay.
That's funny.
He's a mess.
Well, there you go. Holiday stress, man. Yeah.
Tell us about your stressors during the holiday, whether it's, do you bring it to the table or does your family bring it to the table?
Yeah. Are you a Heather? Are you an instigator?
Excuse me. Or how do you handle it? How do you handle that those awkward conversations? Because I know Brad's family thinks very different from me politically. And, I don't like to bring up politics at the table anyway. Like that's just...
Yeah. Well, see, most people know that rule, but for some reason there's always one. There's always one person who doesn't seem to understand you don't talk politics or religion.
Or they do. It's not really so much. I don't know. Anyways, it's a lot of different things. So they'll just make an off the cuff comment. And I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I want to say something. I'm like, but you're talking about. Yes. So, tell us how you navigate that besides biting your tongue
or drinking wine.
Yes. But definitely go visit our Facebook page because we have some really cool things on there. I actually just posted one that I found from another group on Facebook. It's called Mommy Has a Potty Mouth is the group. But there were some funny things that may none of your real feelings slip out at Thanksgiving dinner. Uh-huh. And then the other one was my family asked me what I was planning for Thanksgiving. Apparently having 4 margaritas before you get here wasn't the answer they were looking for.
Yeah. That would be funny. Right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yay.
So go check us out. Facebook, I Can't Mom Today Podcast. Instagram, I Can't Mom Today Podcast. Gmail, I Can't Mom Today Podcast at gmail.com. With any show ideas you want us to cover, any feedback that you have, only positive. Constructive. Yes.
Oh, and YouTube, I Can't Mom Today Podcast.
I was about to
and subscribe.
You just grabbed it from me. You stole that base.
Subscribe to it too, please, because if we get enough subscribers someday, maybe we can get a sponsor.
Yeah, we have over 4,000 downloads right now.
Oh, yay! Awesome.
Yes. So help us keep raising those numbers.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. All right. Till next time. See you later.
Bye.
Happy birthday, me.